At a time when inflation is running rampant, millions of Americans are struggling to put food on the table, and with health insurance costs getting ready to skyrocket, the Trump administration is now looking to punish people who have medical debt. Yeah, punish people for getting sick and not being able to afford the insane prices of our health insurance system. Great. Now, this is according to a report in the Lever and Bloomberg Law. The Russell Vought-led Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which, again, is a joke, it's a perversion, if it's being led by one of the people who hates the idea of protecting consumers, Vought, apparently they will publish a non-binding interpretive rule arguing that federal statute generally preempts state law that touch on areas of credit reporting. Now, that guidance aligns with views expressed by a Trump-appointed federal judge in Texas, who earlier this year vacated a Biden-era CFPB rule that would have prohibited the inclusion of medical debt on people's consumer credit reports. The Trump administration, which has repeatedly violated court orders, is happening to comply with this decision. So, oh yeah, they violate the ones that they don't like, and then comply with the ones that they do. Great, lovely. So now, if you're one of the roughly 20% of Americans that have medical debt on their credit report, you're going to be screwed. Okay, you're not going to be able to get credit, whether it be to buy a house or to buy a car, or get a car loan or get a home loan, anything like that, or even just get a good rate on your credit cards. Okay, so that you can pay down that debt, or use a credit card to get by, which a lot of Americans right now are using credit cards because they're not getting paid enough, and because things are so expensive now, they're using their credit cards to buy groceries. So, just having to rely on that for their basic needs, I mean, it shows you that we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, but they're not going to be able to even rely on that stuff now because of medical debt, because of something that literally does not exist in other countries. Medical debt is a uniquely American problem. We don't have it anywhere else. Just here. Now, the Center for Consumer Law and Economic Justice at UC Berkeley notes that medical debt often reflects the simple misfortune of getting sick unexpectedly and having to face a medical system that is rife with insurance stonewalling, delay, and mistakes. Now, more than a dozen states, including California, Colorado, and New York, have moved to curb reporting of medical debt, which accounts for a significant percentage of personal bankruptcies in the United States. Again, a uniquely American problem. People declaring bankruptcy because of medical bills. People going and using GoFundMe to be able to pay for their medical bills. Okay, to pay for an emergency surgery, or once again, uniquely American problem, being involved in a mass shooting, being a victim of a mass shooting, and then not being able to afford the medical bills as a result of being in this uniquely American mass shooting. That's another problem that the rest of the world looks at us and goes, "What the hell are you doing, America? What is wrong with you people? Why is your government being so barbaric to you? I don't understand. Do you not have a government that is supposed to work for you? I mean, we may have some of our problems here over in whatever European country, right? But boy, you Americans, you really fucked up. Okay, boy, did you mess up. What are you doing over there? I don't know. We're doing all the wrong things. That's what we're doing. Okay, all the wrong things. Okay. Now, the Lever reported that the Trump administration's position that federal law overrides state laws is being echoed by, you're not going to be surprised, industry groups. That's right, to advance their ongoing litigation to overturn the 15 state laws. For example, the outlet observed, the Consumer Data Industry Association, which represents credit reporting companies like Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion are likewise arguing that federal laws void state-level regulations of their conduct as part of their effort to block Maine's medical debt law. According to Chi-Chi Wu, an attorney at the National Consumer Law Center, told Bloomberg Law that the Trump CFPB's assault on efforts to remove medical debt from credit reports adds, quote, salt to the wound as tens of millions of people face surging healthcare premiums as a result, of course, the tax credits in the ACA not being extended. So, not good. Writing for MSNBC over the weekend, Century Foundation President Julie Margetta Morgan warned that the spike in premiums won't just blow an even bigger hole in a family's future budgets, it will pour gasoline on the already raging fire of medical debt in this country. And government leaders of all levels are not prepared for it. Look, that's just another layer on this shit cake, okay, that we're being force-fed right now as the American people. Everything that's going on right now, I think only will lead to one thing. Unrest. Massive unrest. You have 42 million people that will not have food stamps come November. That's coming up real soon, real quickly. Those people, millions of people, will not have food. That's not good. And if this government remains shut down, which it seems like Trump is more than happy to allow that to happen because it means that, I mean, he can continue to hide the Epstein files. Okay. You know, look, if this continues and they don't do anything about the tax credits for the ACA, millions of people are going to be losing their health insurance. They will not be able to afford the premiums. We'll create this death spiral in the health insurance market. Okay. HUD also making significant cuts to their housing voucher program, which would lead to about 400,000 people without housing. Okay. So when you take away food, housing, and the ability to see a doctor or to be able to afford your medication that you need, you take that away from people, that's not going to go over well. It's not going to go over well at all. And when people get desperate, when people have nothing to lose, watch out. Bad things are going to happen. Maybe that's what the administration wants. Maybe they want those terrible things to happen to get a response, to provoke people into a response so that they can justify a massive military crackdown. I don't know. All I know is that it seems like this administration is purposely trying to make as many people suffer as they can. As long as those people, of course, are not rich. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.